Welcome to Explore English Churches. Firstly, I'd like to thank all my subscribers for following the channel. Truly appreciate many of the comments that people put in. Always fantastic to have people's input. Thank you very much, and I'd like to wish you all a happy and prosperous New Year. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Welcome to Explore English Churches. And today we are in the small village of Newton Blossomville, just on the edges of Buckinghamshire, and we're here to explore St. Nicholas Church. The oldest part of the church actually dates back to around about the 11th century, and that is the actual nave itself. Newton Blossomville is just a tiny village. I have done a drone video of this church, which is on the channel, which is quite interesting, and if I have the chance today I'll try and do another one, see if I can give you maybe a better view. Here we are today. It's actually Christmas Eve, and I'm really pleased to be out and about and being able to film churches again after some of the horrid weather that we've had in England. So anyway, let's take a wander down and see what we find. And like I always say, you never know what you're going to find in some of these old parish churches. Let's pop in and have a look around yet another magnificent English parish church. It's not a very large church, this, but it is rather nice, and with it being Christmas Eve, they have obviously been using the church quite a lot for nativity plays, etc., I would imagine, for the children. As I said, the oldest part of the church actually dates back to the 11th century, and then apparently the north chapel was added around the 13th century. The tower of the church itself wasn't added until around about the 15th. And as we go up, as I say, it's a very, very small church. But we do have this magnificent stained glass window. And as you can see, it's all set up for the nativities. And here we go for Christmas, which I absolutely adore. Lovely to see the churches still being used. And it's a lovely little setup, this. And here we have this Oh, wonderful stained glass window. Oops, sorry about that. Wow, look at that. That's really magnificent. And here we have St. Nicholas on the right hand side. And that is Mary and obviously Jesus there. Rectors. And the first one, well, they say that he died in 1261. That was a heck of a long time ago. And they didn't even know his second name. Always very, very interesting to see these. It kind of brings it home, doesn't it, as to just how old these lovely churches are. I think this is looking a bit sad. The other peculiarity, if you want to call it that, of this church is that it has a bat colony, as I understand, which I don't suppose is really unusual. I'm not sure whose banner that is. If I find out, I'll put it in the section below. The other thing I also noticed in this wonderful church is, well, firstly, they have quite a few of these chests. That's quite neat. But I also spotted another one down the far end, which I want to go and have a look at. Oh, here we have the font. Now, I don't have any information on the font, unfortunately. But I would imagine that is probably 14th, 15th century, would be my best guess. But here is this other wonderful chest that I want to show. I think is rather gorgeous. And again, it has 3 locks on. And I do believe that this was the norm for the chests in the churches, that you actually had to have. I think it was the vicar, the church warden, and one of the parishioners possibly, to open it up and take out the valuables, which obviously are not kept there any longer, not in these days. This is rather sweet. I do like that. As I always say, that these churches, they just have to be preserved, and it's nice to see them still being used. We're wandering down to this window here, and if I'm correct, I believe this window has fragments of ruby and gold in. I'm going to see if I can actually zoom in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is rather cute. Yes. Well, I do hope you have enjoyed this very brief tour of St. Nicholas's Church in the village of Newton Blossomville. Please like, subscribe, watch some of my other videos, and thank you very much for watching. Take care. Thank you. Bye.